At that hearing, that fairness hearing, courtroom was packed full of black farmers, and everybody there was there to let the judge know or let them know that we didn't want what they was offering us. We wanted to pursue our case and try to get discovery. And the our attorneys, was saying that I hadn't charged the black farmers a dime. I spent all my money on it. I think it's only fair for me to get my money back and get paid. And but we was denying it. And I remember Judge Freeman telling us up there in that courtroom that they about 800 of us up there in that courtroom that we have enough money to pay the attorney the $14 million. We told him no, we didn't have the money. And he said if y'all ain't got the money to pay him, he rattled the gavel down and said, paying that $14 million. That was just a partial payment. I said partial payment, not half, not even half. It wasn't even half of what he was charging for that lawsuit. And he got paid and he walked out the courtroom and left all us sitting in there. That was crazy. That was wild. I don't know why they took discovery off the table, but I feel like they didn't tell us why they took it off the table. I guess they took it off so that I guess they were paid to take it off. That's the only thing I could come up with. I mean, why would you give up fighting for your client to get the fairness of a trial, or have a trial, and your client could have way more than what they was offering at the time? Why would you give up that to just get just a little bit? In other words, why would you give a big plate of food to get a sandwich? And that's basically what they done. They gave up the discovery, and then this gave us the change off of it instead of we get made whole through discovery. Now I've heard that they did call. Let's take my county agent at the time, Amos Morrow. He had retired from the USDA, Farmer Home Administration, and I heard they called him back in to straighten up all of those files or to throw out what they need to go to trial and just clean up the mess they had made. And then when you went in and get your files, get a copy of your file, a lot of your documents wasn't in there. And they took chances on thinking that you didn't have them. You didn't keep a record of them. And I know for sure that some of my documents were not in that file when I made a copy of it. And I think that was wrong for them to do that, but they did it. I felt pressure to go track A rather than track B, simply because they really didn't want to fight. I didn't see no fight in them once they got the agreement with USDA to settle these cases. I figured that you'd be wasting time to go track B. I met with not J.L. Chestnut, but Rose and Hank Sanders over in Alabama in 2006, I believe it was, or 2005. It might have been 2004. One of those years I met with the class counsel because I had already been turned down by the adjudicator, saying that there was no discrimination in my case. So I met with them, and they put together a package. Me and my brother both, we met with them over there in Alabama, and they put together a package and sent it back in. And then that's when they found that only discrimination that they did against me was a supervised loan. And they sent that back into the monitor, and that was approved, but the monitor never said she got my brother's package. So he was never considered for anything. So he got nothing. He got no consideration. And I couldn't figure that out because we was in there on the same day. Well, me and my two brothers, my baby brother went too. And me and my baby brother's application got sent back in, but my brother that died, his didn't get sent in, or they say they didn't receive it. I put it like that. And but I know Hank Sanders and Rose Sanders done it the same time they did mine, and they sent them all at the same time. And so he never got no debt relief or anything from the adjudicator or monitor. making any decision whatsoever. Even until today, they claim they didn't get it. The money that died, the farm ownership loan for debt forgiveness, but they approved the farm operating loan and wrote it off, but they didn't pay the tax on it. So right now, matter of fact, I got letters in the house there. Well, IRS is trying to collect $105,000 of taxes, plus another $15,000 for something else. I don't get it, what they trying to do, and they have tried to collect that money from me. They even went as far as what they call it, trying to garnish my wife's check, and somehow or another we got it postponed, and we couldn't pay it. I mean, we couldn't pay that kind of money, $105,000, well, actually $120,000 in taxes. That's just with the federal, and then another $55,000 with the state taxes. So you're talking about $200,000 worth of taxes that they said that I owe right now from this lawsuit.